is
That was
run.
outstanding.
Welcome everybody to the Catfish Weekly Top Cat for March. We got Mr. Danny Stone Outdoors is our angler this month.
You say he was the angler of the month?
He's
Yeah.
the angler of the month.
Sure, why not? I'll take it.
Somehow I knew he'd agree.
All right. Well, evening, fellas.
At least for the next 2 hours.
That's right.
After these 2 hours up, I'm going to be nothing.
All right. Well, Danny's officially casted his first rod there.
Find nobody better than this guy.
There's a surprise going with this, though.
Way out there, come on.
Something nobody expected.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Somebody must have used my rod left in it.
Less what in it?
Nope, we lost Josh again.
He's in and out. Hello, Greg. Glad to see you, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm going to run down while Danny's trying to learn how to cast a rod, and we're going to get some lessons from him. We got Mr. Downtown Ernie Brown. We got Mr. Sampy. We got Danny's #1 fan, Pontoon Jody. Bob and Noreen Fishing. Joshua Parham. Josh says, "Oh, Danny boy, the fish are biting. Let's catch a big old catfish tonight. The river is ready for you to catch your monster. Let's catch a big one, old Danny boy, Danny boy."
Danny boy, Danny boy.
Mark Barnum. Catfish Weekly says, Chad Fields of Fields to Water is the greatest angler I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, and I've been around a long time. Thank you, Lyle.
So this whole show's going to be about lying.
There's going to be a lot of fish stories, I'm sure. We got Randy Splain, Mr. Bugman, Uncle Lou, Miss Mama Cindy Stokes. We got Creole Catfishing, Miss Heather Stokes, Mark Barnum, Cold Creek Catfishing, V. Smith, Shirley T, Crappy Day Darren, Catch Fish with Us, Cutting Up with Creech, Lance McCoo Guy, the cool guy, John Patrick Jr., Rigging for Fatties.
Don't you, David?
Chad, I'm emailing you the Top Cat Excel sheet.
Appreciate that.
Just in case, because my internet's acting stupid tonight.
I've noticed it's got something going on with it. We got Joe Buck 66, Rowdy Royal, Mr. Bobcat Outdoors, Wabash Nate, Catfish Cowboy, Jersey, Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors, member LG Bass, Nebraska Wildcats, Greg Burgess. I'm taking my time, Danny. You should have a fish in already. At least a 90 pounder.
Ooh, wouldn't that be sweet? I can snag a carp. Does that count?
There you go. We got Brewer Boys Outdoors. What's going on, man? Setting hooks and crossing eyes. Curry's Outdoors. And I'm to the bottom. Bobcat says, Josh, did you order internet service from Temu again?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what's up with it. My first net usually does really good, but here lately it's got some stuff going on. So
yeah.
Oh, I wish I still had my first net. I miss that.
Oh, I download this. Hey. There we go.
You want to talk about being committed to getting here? Look at this. I broke out of the hospital to get here.
You what?
I left the hospital and came here.
Oh, good Lord.
All right. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I seen a message here. Where'd it go? There's FOA Customs and Gear member Mark from Catfish and Crappie. Where'd it go? There it is. Creole, Mr. Andrew says, refresher on the top cat rules for reference, please.
All right, just kind of the Reader's Digest version of this. We're looking at a 2-hour time limit with.
I think we lost him.
Oh, good. I thought my hearing aids died.
And let me know. I don't unmute you. You sounded like you had White Castles and was having issues just a minute ago, so I muted you.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Okay, never mind now.
So Angler will have 2 hours to, if I can figure out where I just put this, there we go. And I'll go ahead and share this while we're waiting. Then, right now, the leaderboard for the top cat is
PP.
Mr. Parker Pursuits, who has 91.3 pounds. So 2 fish is what they're able to weigh and count towards the standings. So Danny has to catch 2 46-pounders on average to take over Parker's little bitty 91.3.
Or any combination of that.
Or any combination of that.
I had my heart set on a 50 and a 45.
That works.
Or yeah, you could just catch one that big. Dorito Catfish and ladies in the house.
Mary Meserver, I hope I didn't pronounce that right, says, hey, y'all, Danny from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada.
Brother Danny. You know a Mary from Thunder Bay, Ontario?
Mary Mercifer. That's, man, she's cooler than cool, man. She shows up in all my chats. Mary, yeah.
I'm beginning to think I've got a port going bad in the network switch because I went outside and the modem is still chugging along fine, but everything off that one switch that's in the closet was acting stupid. So
Bobcat Outdoors says I need to get in one of these while the bump and bite is hot. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
Bob, you can sign up right after the show.
So, Chad, did you go over the rules, or do I need to do them again?
Go ahead and do them. I basically said 2 hours.
Yep, 2 hours for a 2-fish bag. So,
Carolina Catfish, and it was River Rat. Say here,
River Rat
says he's back in the hospital with a setback with his heart. The blood clots are back. I'm going to have to take a little break for a while. Need your prayers, please. So yeah, everybody keep Mr. River Rat in your thoughts and prayers there. That's not good stuff right there. And if you do see Mr. Brian B. Catfishing in here tonight, make sure you wish him a happy 63rd birthday.
63rd. He's catching me quick.
That's right.
Hooks and Hammock has joined us. Up in the air run outdoors says, does Danny have any live bait or just cut?
Cut.
Well, that's what I was going to start.
But it's
so
fresh.
We need to get into education here. So where are you fishing at tonight, Danny?
I am fishing real close to the mouth of the Kaskaskia River where it dumps into the Mississippi. One of Jerry Parker's favorite spots.
So if you catch fish tonight, do you have to accredit him for these catches, and does that total get added to his?
No, he gets 0.11%.
No,
have you asked him about that?
Huh?
Did you ask him permission
about that?
Hold on, let's ask him. Hey Jerry, you okay with me catching your fish? Yeah. All right, he got no problem with it.
There you go.
So Danny, what made you choose
River
this
Rats
spot
don't
tonight?
care, man. We stick together.
That's
You know
right.
what?
What made you choose this spot tonight?
Well, mostly because Josh Dunnigan came here with Jerry the other day and caught some fish, and that shocked me. And then
Yeah, I know. If I can catch a fish, anybody can.
Mr. Zebco himself, Ethan Levi. Is it Ethan Levi or Levi Ethan? It's Ethan Levi. He was fishing on my show yesterday and got a 61 pounder right here.
Oh man.
So you are living
So all these
on
fish
the
have
backs
been
of everybody else.
hooked.
Got it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, if it's attached to the Mississippi River, I can go there. You know what I'm
That's
saying? You're even welcome to come anytime. Chad, you know how many times I've invited you up to these places like this? You showed up, what, once?
You're like, hey, we're gonna be fishing yesterday at this location if you want to come. Like what?
Catfish Cowboy says, "What is the date on next month's Top Cat?"
Would that be the 21st, Josh?
Yep, it's the
Yes,
21st.
sir.
I just put it in
Yeah.
the chat. It's the
Okay. Oh, I
April's
see it
Top
now.
Cat will be April 21st. We'll be drawing for the competitor on April 7th, 2025, and I will get the updated April sign up posted on the Catfish Weekly Facebook group as soon as we're done tonight. Or you could always send a text or an email to register@theweekendangler.com, and I'll drop that within chat. So,
Or to any of us, actually.
So if you don't have the Catfish Weekly group already, I just dropped it in the chat. If you guys want to go over and like that page, make sure you go. If you have Facebook, not everybody uses it.
Really?
Dale Hazlip says, "So you're fishing in a fished out hole."
I am. They're all sore-lipped from yesterday.
I watched a little bit of that stream. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I caught one little bitty 2-pound channel cat, and I caught Lyle's favorite fish. I caught a giant drum.
I
So
seen
I actually
that.
caught 3 drum, but one of them was monster.
Lyle loves those
But
things.
yeah,
He
we had
loves
a pretty good
eating.
stream yesterday. Yeah.
Yep.
We had a pretty good stream yesterday. Jerry got a 39 pounder. Randy got a 49. Wait a minute, don't. Jerry got the 49. Randy got a 39, and Ethan got a 61. But there was several 20s and 30s caught, so we had a pretty good show.
What'd you catch?
Absolutely.
Channel cat and 3 drum.
Beat the sharp stick.
Hey, I know how to make my show good. I bring on people that'll catch fish, so I can just kick back and relax. You know what I'm saying? Let them do the work. Why should I do it?
So what we got for bait tonight, Danny?
I did my part. I do my part when I send them the link.
Here he is. He didn't hear you. He was talking.
I know. I was giving him a second to. He's still thinking about everything that was just said, so I got to give him a second. So, Danny, what are you using for bait tonight?
Shad, fresh shad. Just netted it. Stopped at New Madrid on the way up here, and threw it in. Got some fresh shad, baby. I got some frozen skipjack, but we're not going to be using that tonight.
Shame on Danny.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Shad
saving it
this
for
time
you.
of year is awful good.
I
don't know. That's what I was using a couple weeks ago.
They're still hitting that. But all last year, man, they just did not. We went over there and caught a ton of skipjack, and man, nothing wanted it all year long. They just wouldn't eat it.
See, and we had that here. It was like that switch over to where they were just nothing but skipjack for a while in the summer. Never happened.
Yeah, never happened. Now we went from the only changeover we did was we went from shad to common carp, and that's what they wanted. They wanted either shad or common carp. But common carp was the lead bait all through the summer last year.
See, I didn't even use any of the carp during the summers. That's where probably why I didn't catch no fish.
You know what they look like?
Did you even go fishing?
Both of you shut up.
You went like 2 times. You had 2 chances to use carp. You only went twice.
Not wrong. I didn't get to fish near as much as I wanted to last year.
I know, and we missed you, man. We really missed you out there on the water.
We'll see how this year goes. We'll see. I did get out there over the weekend since all we had was 50-mile-an-hour winds and 2 feet of rain. I got out there to the garage and kind of cleaned the boat up a little bit. That's all I got. There's River Cat.
See,
Tackle
that's
says, you
what
got this, Danny.
Yeah, but that's what I don't understand. Chad, you got an awesome boat, man. I've actually got to touch it. You ain't never let me get in it, but I actually walked up and touched it one time. You got those Black Horse rods. You got some of the the gear that most people would be so envious to even have, and it's sitting leaning against the wall somewhere or parked in the garage, just collecting dust. What's up with that, man?
He's got that Chad Fields money. There's even a song about that now.
I've heard about this song.
Oh, so
There is a song about it. He's even got a rod that says Chad Fields Bunny on it.
I do. That actually is my favorite rod.
He does.
And yep,
I've heard there's
oh my God.
I've heard there's a song about catfish and crappie too.
I heard something about that.
I've heard that. I heard about that too. So I did use, and I ordered this direct from the manufacturer. I used some hooks and hammocks H&H Vinegar to clean my boat with. It worked pretty dang on good. Bobcat would like to know, you touched Chad's what? But you know, the reason why Danny's not
Don't
been
be
allowed
jealous,
in
Bob.
the boat, the reason why Danny's not been allowed in that boat is because ever since he touched my boat, I've not been able to catch fish. Just saying.
Because it's not been in the water, man.
What's up, Dave Funk? And look, Big Bill knows those are some great fishing rods.
Oh,
Bill,
boy, you like guys like
Bill catches more fishing on those rods than I do because somehow he always ends up catching the fish when we're out fishing with each
Isn't
other.
that how it works when D goes with you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Dave.
the
Funk,
last
glad to see you
fish,
here.
the last fish Chad caught was about that big, came in a box and was cheese flavored.
That's right, buddy.
Wow. That is a statement.
You can ask. Look, Bobcat says I need a Black Horse bumping rod. Well, the last one of those that I know were made got some Fields to Water Mojo rubbed all over them. So
I tried to get him to put Roll Tide on that one. I could not convince him to do it.
Well,
Oh
I was afraid the guy that got it would kill me or his wife.
His wife would be the one to worry about.
yep.
She's such a nice lady. All she ever wanted in life was a new house. New house.
But Danny, what's the education here? What's the setup? What kind of setups are you using here?
Oh, what do you want to know?
Walk us through your gear. Walk us through your gear. Your preferred like hooks and like. Do you set up with a Santee Cooper rig or something?
Well, right now, I mean, we'll probably switch over to a float rig after a while, but right now we're just straight three-way rigs on the bottom.
Three-way rig. Okay.
Of course, you know, I'm using my favorite hooks, the River Cat's Tackle Crimson Reds. I use those more than anything else. But I don't know, man. Why are you bothering me?
I have a question for you, Danny, about your float rigs. Are you going
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to use that to suspend bait, or are you going to toss it up and let it float down?
I'm going to let it suspend bait. Oh, hold on. I'll show you something. Because if I start getting wear, if it looks like it's going really bad for me, if it starts going really bad for me, I'm going to tie on this is the John Parker Juju rig. And once I tie that on, I don't need no more excuses. That's why I lost. It's cursed, man. It's cursed. That's my emergency excuse go-to right there. No, in all seriousness, man, we'll probably throw this on because that is I got that from John Parker, and that is a really good-looking rig that he made up there. And we'll probably be throwing that on here before time runs out if we don't start getting some bites. I think Parker sent me to his drum spot.
Really? Well, you can't count those, but you can give them to Josh Dunnigan and he'll eat them.
Have Parker eat them too.
Heck, I'll eat them too.
They're good to eat.
I'll eat them.
They're disgusting. They don't even make good bait. Hell, other fish won't even eat them.
I'll say
No, they don't make.
definitely
They ain't worth nothing for bait. But
Nope. I've heard people catch fish on them, but I've never seen one caught on them.
I've done it once. One time, I think it was fishing on Jody's show, I think. And I had one little 6-inch drum, and I chopped him in half, put the headpiece on there, hooked it to a monster fish, and it broke me off. I put the tail on, threw it back out there, and then caught a 20-pounder on it. I've never even had a bite on drum after that.
I never had a bite on it yet.
I'll say I don't think I've ever caught a fish on drum. And the last time I went out, we went down to Licking River. Not this past weekend, the weekend before, and I was throwing net for shad and caught mainly quailback and sucker, but I must have caught twice as many drum as I caught anything else combined. And I threw every one of them back.
I don't remember exactly what it was. It was like a year and a half or two, maybe even 2 years ago. Richard Cluck and I were right there in the city of New Madrid fishing off the bank, and Richard caught a drum and he cut a huge fillet off of it. This is all on video too, by the way. And he stuck that fillet on there. I mean, it was like ridiculously stupid sized bait. He threw it out there and let it drift underneath the barge that was anchored up there. 20-pound flathead.
Nice.
I mean, it wasn't out there, 30 seconds, dude.
Wow. That's a right place, right time kind of cast right there.
I think it slapped him in the face and made him mad.
Yeah.
He come floating out there and hit him in the face, and he's like, ah.
It's member Cool Cats Fishing. What's going on, buddy? So you're still using shad this time of year, huh? You're not
Still using
quite
shad?
changing it over at all yet?
Well, we're gonna do the annual get together and go over to Kentucky Dam here real soon. You know, to be me and Dunnigan's gonna be there, Parker and Richard Cluck, and I think Bugman's coming up, a few others. We're gonna go there. We'll load up on some really, really fresh skipjack, and then we'll try it.
Hold on. Did you notice, Josh and Lyle? Did you notice a name that was missing out of that?
Yeah.
All these people that
What's
got
the point in asking you? You never show up, or you give some excuse why you can't come. Every time. Oh, I can't make it. I can't make it.
I mean, Lyle doesn't fish, so he don't need any.
I didn't figure he'd get an invite
What?
to fish. Because I mean, unless it's for bass, but you would think
Lyle,
somebody
can you
that
catch bass on skipjack?
How far are you from Kentucky Dam, Chad? How far of a trip is it to you? Look it up.
I'm looking it up. Kentucky.
Probably an hour and a half.
No, I'm way further than that.
Yeah, he's got to be further than that.
4 hours and 9 minutes if I make no stops.
I thought you could drive
4
all the way
hours.
across Kentucky and back in that length of time.
Oh, Kentucky's wide. And I'm in the center of the state. Well, a little bit to the east, but
A little bit.
But you're right, Danny. I don't know if I'll be able to go or not. So we got some things going on. I don't know if I'll be able to go when you guys go, but I'm hoping I can figure
Every
something
time we've ever asked Chad to go fishing with us, he always says the same thing. Man, I could have went last week if you would have called me then. Same thing every time. I could have went last week if you'd have called me.
Well, maybe one of these days I'll let you know what's going on, and you'll understand why I may or may not be able to go.
Yeah, I can hold my breath and wait. I'll turn bluer than that rod down there.
Now, if you told me you weren't going, I could probably go, no problem. But
Danny,
I can tell you I'm not going.
there you go, Danny.
Berlina Smith says, when did you start chasing cats and where is your dream destination?
When did I start chasing cats? I've been fishing. The first time I ever fished the Mississippi River, my dad took me over there when I was 8 years old. And all the way up till the time that I was 16, he would take me over there at least twice a month. Once I turned 16, and I had my first car I got from picking peaches and mowing yards was a 67 Chevy Bel Air. That car was on the riverbank every weekend after I turned 16. Every weekend. Just like right now. If it's weekends coming around, I'm on the water. I've just been hooked on it.
Still had that car.
Oh, man, you ain't just kidding. Even with the fender wells rusted out, it would outrun most of the cars around town.
That rust
I think it had a 327 in it? Yeah.
Yep.
Dave Funk, you're not wrong. Dave said if I were Chad, I would want to get out of Kentucky every chance I got. If I could afford it,
Chad
I
would
would
be in
definitely
Ohio.
be even more. I would not be in Ohio, that's for sure.
Really? I thought that was your favorite place to go.
Yeah.
No, I don't like even crossing that bridge.
Huh.
But
Now, there are
we're
some
going
good
to get the
tropic
second
spots
half
there.
of that question. We got to get the second half of that question.
Yeah.
I said, what is my dream destination? Well, my dream destination / dream trip would be to be on the Amazon on a boat with Lyle Stokes and call Chad Fields and tell him, guess where I'm at?
Danny's about to get disqualified because his camera is not very clear. Unfortunately, his voice is like not missing a beat.
When
but
have you ever known me to care?
Lord have mercy.
Danny, if we ever get a chance to do that, that would be fun.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Get down there and
Absolutely.
catch some red tails.
Oh man. There's bigger fish in the waters than red tails, but I'm not sure there's any that's any prettier.
I tell you what, just
Well,
if you go and
there's
watch
spots
videos
in
of them,
Florida. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
There's
them
spots in Florida where you
ain't
can
got 'em
catch
like
those,
that,
but it's
man.
not the same. Man, you got to catch it out of its natural environment for it to count, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because
That's
catching a red-tailed cat out of Florida is about like paylaking to me.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Well, you go down there, you catch some. Lyle's gonna love this because it's bass, but peacock bass and red-tailed catfish.
Oh, yeah.
That trip alone, man, would just be unreal.
Oh,
And-
those are not really bass. I mean, they call them bass because for what we got, they're not in the bass family actually.
But
Man, those things put up a fight, and they're almost all top water.
oh, look, hey, Carolina Catfish got a great look. We'll go down there and we'll do it on kayaks.
Oh,
No.
there we go.
No.
Lyle can get one of those little mini pontoons.
I don't think Josh will fit in a kayak, will he?
I've got a kayak. You're the
Oh,
only
do you?
one that doesn't get in one.
Oh,
Hey, before you commit to that trip, I want you to do a little research about how big those caimans get down there.
that's right.
Oh yeah, but between that and the anacondas, I'm good.
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
Hell, can you imagine one of them arapaima like flying
man,
up
I
out
like
of
to get a
you?
hold of
You are-
anaconda to be your Everglade eel. We use it as bait.
Well, you think those? Them Asian carps flying in the boat. It's dangerous. Can you imagine one of them arapaimas?
No,
Me neither.
I have something for them. I carry it with me a lot.
I carry one with me all the time.
Yeah, but mine shoots multiples at once. Big spread. Big spread.
Mm.
Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about right now is by the looks of the bank, this water has dropped probably a couple of feet since yesterday.
Wow.
One thing I hate fishing is receding water. Absolutely hate
Me
fishing
too.
receding water.
It always sucks.
But the spot where I was fishing at New Madrid yesterday on that spillway dam, where my lawn chair was sitting while I was fishing, if I was sitting there now, I'd have water up to my waist sitting in the chair.
Oh, wow.
So it's come up, yeah, 1.5 to 2 foot, but this up here dropped that much. We gained it down there. Hey, didn't Parker catch a fish like in 5 minutes or something like that?
I'm pretty sure he had a 71 already at this point.
Do you think that when the water comes up, it pushes the bait fish in places they haven't been before to look for food, and the catfish follow them?
Absolutely, especially like you got this lock and dam right up here. They're going to run up into that shallow water. The spillway dam that I was at yesterday, I threw the net and caught like 50 shad on the first throw, which made me extremely happy. But I stopped back by there on the way up here, threw the net 20 times. I think I got like 8 of them. So I'm glad I got all those shad yesterday.
Heck yeah. Austin with Fishing Fever has made it in. Shirley T. Fishing with Jeff Beal.
Austin was our
922.
last Top Cat competitor back in December because we
Yep.
didn't have.
It's been kind of cold.
It has been cold, and the water froze in a lot of places, and I don't fault anybody for not signing up for January, February. So
John Boy's catfishing, but we're going to do it next winter too. So if you like winter fishing, you get another shot at it.
Yep. But you look at last year, February was already warm.
Yep.
So I mean, it could go either way on that.
Yeah, it was a really cold January last year. February was weird. Kind of started.
Tell Parker check his messages.
It was February, not last year, but the year before, wasn't it, Josh? When you and Parker were out catching drum, when me and Richard were on the boat catching all the catfish. But in their defense, they were targeting drum. That's what they were after, and they were doing a great job.
I think that was.
That was in February. It was right before CatCon.
It was whenever Chad had the winter blues.
Yeah. But I know it was probably the first or second week of February because it was right before CatCon. And man, it was like just summer day out there in the middle of February. And man, the bite was on fire for you guys for catching drum as fast as you could throw them out there. Me and Richard quadrupled up one time, tripled up another time, wound up catching 18 fish that were over 20 pounds. And Richard got a 55 that day, and I got a 43. We had several 30s, not how many 20s. But that was my favorite day of fishing. And if I look back at all my memories, that day with Richard Cluck was the favorite day of fishing, for me fishing with a partner that had a great day. Now, there ain't nothing going to beat me fishing with my granddaughter and her catching her 39-pound PB, Nothing's going to top that. But my second favorite would be fishing with Richard that day.
That was funny. We got back to the house that evening, and I didn't realize Jerry was throwing as much stuff in the live well, and he didn't realize I was throwing that much stuff in the live well. And we got back, and both live wells on my boat were stuffed full of drum. There really wasn't even any room for water.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's a lot of cleaning, man.
Oh man, Jerry was a beast cleaning those. He about wore out that electric knife.
I'll bet. Hey, there's something I want to mention while I'm thinking about it before I forget. Austin with Fishing Fever has a new video out. You guys need to check it out. And Bobcat has a couple of really good videos that's been put out recently. There's others, but those are the two that stick in my mind.
I tell you what, you're starting to see quite a few nice fishing videos come out. I think
I'm so glad.
Now, so
looks like the Benoit's
the
dropped
Benoit's
one about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't watched it yet, but I will.
I didn't get an alert for Austin's. Am I even subscribed to him anymore?
Who?
Austin.
You should be.
Bobcat says he'll send you a check tomorrow, Lyle.
I really enjoy them bumping videos. That's one of my favorite way to catch fish.
Yeah, he put out one 9 hours ago.
I watched Bobcat doing that bumping, and I just get tired sitting there and just watching it. It wears me out. My arms would be like, nope.
Danny, I got to tell you, when you get one on doing that, you'll forget all about how tired you are. I promise.
Yeah.
And they'll always hit when you're not suspecting them.
I seen a big old fish jerk a brand new rod right out of Doc Lang's hand one day. It skipped off the back deck of the boat, and he caught it by the butt of the rod, and that's all. And the fish got off, and he had the dumbest look on his face. I'm telling you, it was the funniest thing I ever seen.
See, I'd almost have to put a safety line tied to the rod down tied to the boat somewhere in case they jerked it out of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
put a
was
little
fun.
rod leash on there going to the boat, just in case.
Yep. I know somebody else that needs to do that to rod holders, but I won't mention any names. Chad.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Make him a rod leash.
You all leave me alone.
Oh man, that's going to be awesome.
Say it ain't so. Say
Bumping
it ain't
for
so.
drum using live crawfish. That would be.
I'm trying to figure out the point of that.
Apparently, it's to catch drum.
They fight
Yeah.
like crazy, Lyle. You can't take that away from a drum. They do fight.
They do. They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
And
Dude,
in
that is,
heavy current, like on them rivers, they know how they're wide. They know how to use that to their advantage.
yeah, that's one of the best baits for drum is live crawfish.
Oh yeah, that and fishing and night crawlers. Uncle Lou says Danny just don't understand the adrenaline rush. I would agree with that.
I tried it one time last year. Dee and I was out there. We tried it just to try to teach ourselves the technique because I can't get anybody that I have no friends that bump that
Really?
want to show me how to do it for real.
Really?
So we went out there and did it once, and we never caught a fish. So I don't believe bumping works.
Well, it definitely works. Definitely.
No, Richard Cluck last year. Richard Cluck tried to teach me how to do that bumping stuff, man. We're out on the Mississippi River, and I was like, I thought you were supposed to feel the sinker, and I said, man, I got nothing but slack line here. And I just slack. He goes, well, reel it up a little bit. I reeled up. Oh, that sinker was 200 yards behind the boat. I reeled up and it went under the boat, and I'm like, it's way back there. Oh.
Uh-oh. He's
Here we
going.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Eddie Gross, welcome.
It ain't no biggin, but it's a fish.
There we go.
It sounds interesting.
Man, he's. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make some racket.
Look at this. He's got his own net man.
Wow,
I ain't going down there in that mud.
That a boy, Danny.
You're not wrong, Uncle Lou. It was the wrong time of year to be bumping anyway, but we had a little bit of current. I was more trying it out.
There's a barge downstream of them.
I will say I see that.
You can bump year round. You just
Now I left my sling in the truck too.
Austin,
Good Lord, how far out there is he?
How far did you throw it?
You got eyes on him? I can't see nothing. Is that a gar?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
It's not a gar.
Austin says it's a turtle.
Oh nope, I see a cat.
No.
Yeah,
turtle.
he took me to the little fish hole.
Look.
Oh, man, this net's too big, man. I'm short.
Not my fault. You suck.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Catch Fish with us says that's not fair. Danny has the best Joey on the Mississippi.
Yeah, but he agreed he wouldn't do it on the Mississippi. He made him go to the Kaskaskia. And there's birthday boy, Brian B. Catfish.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Brian is the same age.
Man, I love the way he hit that rod.
Brian B's the same age as Josh and I today.
Yay.
Look at that. One fish equals $1 from Fishing Fever.
68
down here. What's up, Rick?
Peter Millhorn.
What's up, Dater?
Can I show you a good look at him real quick?
Peter
Right
has
there.
a new video out.
Ah, there we go. That's a good looking fish. Started out.
Heck yeah.
It's got mud all over him.
I was gonna say, is that like just
Well, that'll add a
coffee
little
or-
bit of weight.
Yeah,
is
he
that a
probably got 2 pounds of mud on him.
Danny, what in the world is that shirt you're wearing? You're lucky you caught anything wearing something like that.
Size matters, baby.
Goodness
Oh,
gracious.
hold on. I got it on kilograms. You idiot.
Look, he's trying to double the weight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, cowboy.
There we go. Now we got it on pounds.
Wow, look how clear that picture just got. That's awesome.
He's holding still.
All right, locked
Dan-
in
Danny
at, oh, you see it, 10.48.
10.48.
That's a start.
There we
Yep.
go.
It
Now
is
you
a
need one
start.
You need one that'll eat that one.
And then you gotta give us your grip.
I know that's right. 0.28. I can weigh it for you if you
0.28 on the
want.
grip,
I'll just go 10 point. So
Yep.
10.2.
10.20. So let me get.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Gotta fix your sheet. What the heck?
Danny, does Jerry charge you to go out there and net fish for you?
Yeah, I have to be his friend.
Oh,
What he don't know is I do it for free.
There we go. That gets Danny on the board at 10.2 pounds. Let's
We're going to
get
throw
him.
that same shad head back out there. You know, it don't look bad. We're going to reuse it.
There we go.
I'm going to throw it again. I'm
Yeah,
going to throw it again.
So that fish was caught around about 40 minutes into the timer there.
Good grief, has it been that long?
It's been that long.
Well,
Hey, Danny, if you ask Parker, he might have a tip on some bait there that somebody may have used when they were down there.
oh, I don't know, because he come and got bait from me.
Well, he knows what Mark from Catfish and Crappie was using for bait when he was down there. So.
Oh, it's one of those deals. I see.
Mm-hmm.
I just happened to look down. I can barely see that rod in the darkness. I looked over, and man, it was bent over. I mean, he's had it slammed, and it's one of them bites where they take it down and don't bring it back up. I just happened to look over my shoulder and go, "Oh crap, there's fish on that rod." I'm like, "Wrestling, guess I better get on down there, huh?"
Well, Danny, right now you're officially in second place now in Top Cat. So
That is true.
I can live with that. But you know what? I hope that that it picks up. We get more people in here, and we start seeing some serious numbers on this. Man, I'm just out here for fun. If I place anything at all, that's fine.
having a heck of a night with viewers right now. We're at 95. I've seen us almost at 100 a couple times.
Yeah,
Appreciate everybody for watching.
Let's be real. Who doesn't like to
Oh,
watch Danny?
I advertised it on my Facebook page, man.
Well, I mean, I appreciate everybody for watching. If you would, though, hit that thumbs up. You know,
I mean, if
not every
Danny's
day you get to
live,
see Danny catch a
you're
fish.
going to be entertained, no matter what.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
hang on. These are my people. Just hold it. Hey guys, go ahead and do what Chad asked you to do. It's okay.
Yeah, I stick around these people. Bobcat
Bobcat
said
he
he
hit it twice for us, so there
he
we
hit
go.
it twice for you.
Doesn't that take it away?
Yes, it does.
That's what I thought.
Parker was on the bank when he fished, wasn't he?
Parker was on the bank. Yes.
Yeah.
He was on the bank of the Mississippi.
Yes.
So as of right now, bank
Sure was.
fishermen are first and second. Boat fishermen are third and fourth with 0 fish caught. Just saying.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that up to her. I didn't mean to punch her right in the mouth. It was an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still whining about it, dear.
Oh my God! You know how many times I've heard about that?
I find it very entertaining.
Yeah, as long as there's no repercussions toward me, I enjoy it all the time.
Absolutely.
What, Austin?
You know, I came real close to driving over. It's about the same distance here as it is to go to Kentucky Down for me. And I almost went to Barkley Dam where Coda caught her PB cat, and I hooked it to a monster fish the same time she hooked that one. But we lost the one I was over, but I didn't care because my whole thing was to get her fish that she had on there because I knew that was her PB the way that rod was bending. That could have been a 200-pound fish on there, and I did not care. My important thing was seeing my granddaughter get her fish in, because if she'd lost hers because I was getting that one in, that would have bugged me for the rest of my life.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and Coda rules.
Chad rules.
She does. She's something else.
She's a good kid.
And she promised as soon as it warms up, you guys are going to start seeing her fishing with me on a lot of Sundays.
Good.
Yeah, she don't want to part of this cold crap though. She goes, no, thank you. Absolutely, man. We need to do a thing at the crab orchard or something. It'd be great.
I've been trying to come up with something. I've been trying to get the knuckleheads above and below me to pin down a date that they're available. So
exactly. I mean, because here's the thing. I mean, everybody knows I love fishing the Mississippi, man. I live and breathe the Mississippi River. But I'm not gonna lie. The times when we go to like the lakes and just chase those channel cats and stuff, I can honestly say I have just as much or even sometimes more fun doing that than I do out here chasing these monster blue cats.
Absolutely. And sometimes more action.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, I tell you what, the first time me and Parker, how many we catch that day we went? It's like 40, or was that me and Richard?
That day we went, we caught like about 40.
Yeah, the day me and you went, and Parker made me start dragging baits, which I actually fought him on that because from the bank, I don't do that kind of crap. But he goes, we're going to drag. I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. We threw rods out. 5 seconds after I had my rod out, had my first dragon fish on, I said, okay, we're going to do the dragon thing. And been hooked on it ever since.
Oh, I just remember how freaking hot it was that day you and Richard were out there, and I met you guys out there.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get away from the biting flies.
Or the thing that me and Parker found out, scientific experiment that was done unintentionally. But if you remember, there was a really bad infestation of those little locusts everywhere. Well, Parker in his infinite wisdom thought, hey, I wonder if these would be good bait. He goes out and fills up a gallon freezer bag full of those freaking locusts and puts them in the freezer, freezes them solid as a rock. I mean, these things are frozen. And we got up there on Crab Orchard, and he opened up that Ziploc bag and set it down in the boat and got one of them out, put it on there, and was fishing with it. And, you know, we kind of forgot about it as time went by. Also, we looked, there was locusts all over the boat. When they thawed out, those things came back alive, man. We didn't know that.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. I didn't
those things were everywhere on the boat, man. Yeah.
I didn't know they'd do that.
Hey, remember that when all them locusts in the boat? Man, they were froze solid. When they thawed out, they were crawling all over his boat. I mean, everywhere.
I did not know you could freeze one of those solid and still them live.
Me either. I know it now.
Danny, have you ever eaten sushi?
Do what?
Have you ever eaten sushi?
All the time, man. That's good stuff. I know Lyle don't like it.
We'll talk about him and Andrew taking Danny to eat sushi in Louisville.
Yes, that was at CatCon. We actually came into we got back from the Coliseum or Expo Center or whatever, and went into the Airbnb. And me and Andrew were sitting at the kitchen table. Creole was already stripping down, getting ready. He was done for the night. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. Kicking the shoes off. And Andrew's sitting there talking to me, and he goes, man, he said they got an all-you-can-eat sushi bar. They're like, yeah, let's do that. And Creole's like, I ain't going. So me and Andrew start getting dressed. He goes, what y'all doing? Let's go to the sushi bar. He goes, hang on a minute. He gets dressed and we go down there. But we go into the sushi bar, and right off the bat, when they see me walk in with these two big giant guys, especially Andrew, you see the guy that out front that's like meeting people at the door and seating them. He runs into that kitchen in panic mode and run back there, and I said, and Creel's like, what do you think he's doing? He go back and tell him to drag up a baby whale and start slicing it up because this guy's going to eat everything in the house. But we sat down at the table, and honest to God, the waiter comes over, and he's got this girl with him. He said, it's my sister. She's single. You take, pointing at Andrew. And I'm like, Andrew's going to leave CatCon married.
Oh, God.
Damn.
We've tried to tell that story, and you got a fish, you suck. It better not be bigger than mine, and I'm not netting it for you either.
Well, that's a real
Freaking
friend right
car.
there. You'll come net mine, but I ain't helping you catching my fish, big jerk.
He's Jerry Parker. He catches big fish all the time. I guarantee that's
Yeah,
bigger
he
than one I caught. Boat flip it, bank flip it. You need the net? Well, put that rod down. Come get it. How big is he?
Wow.
I ain't that big. You be all right.
Poor girls.
Poor Jerry.
Is that a
Horror
bullhead?
on that poor girl's face.
Channel cat?
Jerry's like, what's
What do
his
you
name?
go?
Gets no
About
respect.
7 pounds? 6, 7 pounds? Is that a channel? A little bit old channel cat.
Ah, well, we can deal. We'll let him have that one.
Oh, I could tell by the way he was reeling it in. He didn't need no help. It's where it wasn't water skiing across there the way he was reeling on it. Yeah, Parker called me. He said, "Are you going to go up to the Kaskaskia?" And I said, "Man, I'm splitting hairs on it. I just don't know." He said, "Well, if you come up there, the banks is dropped a little bit. It's going to be really muddy." I said, "Well, are you going to be there?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I don't care. You're going to go down there and get them." If you're going to be there, I'll go.
Josh, your sheet don't like me.
Oh, did you try?
There
to
it
open
goes. I figured out why. I figured it out. Okay.
I mean, I've
Yeah,
got
I
it pulled.
figured
I've
I know
got
you had it
pulled.
pulled up, but I was trying to figure it out earlier.
Yeah, it's just.
Those zeros needed to be pulled
Yeah,
down.
you have to put those placeholder zeros, or else it goes crazy.
Got it. Got it, my friend. I figured it out. You know me, I'm an Excel master.
Chad's a freak in the sheets.
Whoa, what? Uncle Lou says a real fish, LOL. Talk about that. He loves them channel cats.
Yes, he does.
Here we go. Creole says, "Damn,
Yeah,
you
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, here we
there you
go.
Get it, get it, get it.
That's had some bounce on it.
He's on."
I love the way these fish hit. They slam that rod and don't let up.
I would say they are definitely some avid hitting fish.
They are, aren't they?
They attack avidly.
You need to quit. Are you trying to grab that line? Quit grabbing that line.
He's
What's that
I can
song?
hear- I
You're
can
trying
hear
to grab
Parker
my
now.
line.
I can hear Parker now. How's it feel? Is it pretty good? Hold on. Where's my knife?
Yeah, this is actually a 1 pound fish. Parker's down there jerking on the rod.
Austin says he bets $1 it's a gar.
That ain't no gar. Not hitting like
No.
that.
You better have that
No.
dollar super chat ready, Austin.
That's right.
Yep. If it's not a gar, Austin, dollar super chat from you, buddy. Ain't a bowfin, is it? All right. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you, brother. Man, I
There's a
think it's the
bowfin.
same catfish, ain't it?
Give it to Josh. He's
No, I think it's I think it's the same one I just caught.
What's
Go
that?
double. No, probably 13, 14.
Oh yeah, he's a little bigger.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
a
that's
little
a
bigger.
little bigger.
Now we're in upgrade
Yeah.
mode.
Oh,
Well, we've got a 2-fish bag now.
He's got a limit. Now it's
Yep,
time to
there it is.
upgrade.
Austin with $1, he gave it
Oh,
gave it away.
Need my net to weigh him in, or you got your put him on your.
hand me them rippers, please. Because he just bit the snot out of me.
How'd you like that?
That feels good. I love that feeling.
Couldn't happen to a nicer
Now.
guy.
Are you bleeding yet?
Oh yeah, that's not.
Oh,
Not
definitely
yet.
bigger.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I am too.
Okay.
Just a little nick. Right there.
Oh,
there
that's
you
a good
go.
fish. Yeah.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Purdy.
You think he'd be all right on the? Or do I need to grab my
He'll be all
Freddy
right.
sling?
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, we'll just. Oh, you little cotton picker.
With you?
Make sure it's not in kilograms this time, goofball.
Well, those are your first.
He touched me. It's in pounds. He touched me in my special place.
Those are your first
Parker or the
cast
fish?
fish, ain't they?
That is. It
I
is.
was like, Parker or the fish?
Both. Come on, lock in. You trying to see who's going to give up first? Him wiggling or me holding him up? Come on. You're killing me here, dude.
He's gonna get you again if you're not careful.
I know it.
But your camera's too high.
No,
for
good
the
Joey'd
rest of
weigh
us
that
to
for
enjoy
you.
it.
I'll say a good Joey would also
Good
weight it for
grief.
you.
There it is. 18.66. Let me see if I can get you to
Very
see it.
nice.
That's
Great fish,
Yeah.
buddy.
There it is. 18.66 minus the grips.
So 18.38.
18.38.
Let me get that.
Great
updated.
fish, buddy.
There we
Go.
All right. One more quick look at him.
Good
And we'll
looking
turn
fish.
him loose.
Ain't he pretty?
Thank you. Thank you.
Now the fish is. I don't know about the other one.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Ah, shut up, Chad.
That gets Danny to a 2-fish bag. And we are looking at 28.58 pounds.
That's what I got.
Next fish will need to be bigger than 10.2 in order to call. So
Oh, I think we can do that.
I think that's going to happen.
I think so.
I do too. If we don't run out of time.
Well, you still have an hour and 2 minutes left.
How much?
An hour 2.
And you only need a 72.91 to cull that 10.2 pounder to tie Jerry Parker. You can do
Could
this.
happen.
Danny, you
Oh,
need
yeah,
a
absolutely.
90.
Well, it's doable. I'm not going to hold my breath for it, but it is doable.
Catfish Cowboy.
And of course,
with
he
the 199 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, cowboy. There's another caught picking fish.
And of course, he took my weight. So there's not a lot to snag up on out there. So we're going to put a snap swivel directly on the swivel. So we don't have to worry about the breakaway rig anymore.
Dale Hayslip
'Cause
says
that's
he
pretty
sees
much
an
a
80
mud
pounder
bottom.
in your future tonight, Danny.
There
So
you go.
Heck
Maybe
yeah.
in my future, but I don't think it's going to be tonight.
Well, you never know.
You never know. Never say
Mad
never.
County says you need that 61 to come through.
Yeah.
That could definitely.
Well, here's the thing about it, fellas. If that happens, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it wouldn't make me happy.
Well,
But if
no,
it
not at
don't,
all.
I've already had a good time.
Heck yeah.
I've already had a good time.
Danny's become only the second person to get on the board with a catfish on Top Cat. So
Real catfishing with the
Real with a
$9.99.
super chat.
That's my boy right there.
Send Danny all of my luck. Catch me a big one, buddy.
Look, that super
I'm
chat
trying,
even
brother.
come in yellow because that's the bus driver.
Well, I'm actually throwing onto a shallow flat right now. And I'm just hoping it ain't too shallow for the big ones to get up on. They may be swimming with their backs out of the water where I'm throwing at.
Well, maybe.
It don't take much.
I'm gonna send what here.
I mean,
Now, I'm going to show you something real quick
will you show us?
that I've been doing.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to show you. I've shown y'all this before. A lot of people, when they take these shad, they will take slices on them to kind of open them up, get that to get that scent out there. I will take them and cut them lengthwise right across that gut pocket. See that?
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
I slice them that way. Because one thing I've noticed, when you cut them like this, a lot of times that catfish will grab them and it'll just break it off in bite-sized pieces. When you cut them long ways like that, they'll generally go ahead and hold that whole fish and work their way up it. But if they get to hold that piece and it breaks off, they'll swim off and eat that.
Do you ever step
That's
on
my
shad?
that's my theory.
That's
Huh?
that's a hell of a tip right there.
It
It
is.
is.
Yeah, because I
Danny,
mean, I've cut them like that a bunch of times, and I would get a hit, pull it, and it would be broke off right where that cut was. But a slice long ways, right, just not deep into the gut pocket, but enough to hit it and open it up just a little bit. Man, they love that.
Danny, have you ever filleted one side off and used the rest of the whole fish?
Absolutely. But
Have you ever filleted both sides off and used the carcass?
I have.
Yep.
I've done that mostly on bluegill more than shad, though.
That's where all the blood's at in that backbone column.
Absolutely. Ooh, that bat chased my bait down. I hope he didn't get it. Hey, did I get bonus points for reeling in a bat?
I was gonna say, is that a bonus point if you reel in a bat?
Yeah. Did I catch that bat?
That's got to be for October Top Cat.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Danny?
Danny about smacked Ozzy Osbourne with a bait.
Creole says he bets if Jerry sees a big fish enough to beat him, then he will miss net by just a little and let it go.
I absolutely do not believe that. Because
Yeah, I
here's
don't
the
either.
thing.
But it's funny.
Because here's the thing. If Jerry Parker did that, no matter if he did it on purpose or not, everybody's going to think he did.
That's right.
They're gonna be like, you know, Parker did it on purpose. That'd be the topic across YouTube,
Oh, absolutely.
TikTok, everything. And they would be
Oh,
like, you know, he did that on purpose. So first off, Jerry Parker wouldn't do that to me, man. That's
Never.
my blood brother right there.
And
That's why he's
nobody.
here with me tonight. And, but no way, he would never do that to me.
No,
I
he
think
wouldn't do it.
Danny needs
If-
to catch that bat, and we could watch Jerry do his Ozzy Osbourne impersonation.
I
Wouldn't that be cool?
honestly believe if I was reeling in a fish that would beat Jerry's and the hook came out of its mouth right at the bank, Parker would dive in and grab that
He'd jump
fish
in. He'd
and
jump
throw it
in the
up on the
water to
bank.
get it.
I believe
I
that.
have
He
no
I
would.
believe that.
I have.
Somebody did-
I
somebody
believe that with
actually-
all my heart and soul.
Somebody actually texted me and said that Jerry Parker should get the Community Servant Award this year for the Golden Whiskers because he's out there helping a very. I got to clean this up a little bit, but a very special person.
Who said that?
I can't tell you.
He's very.
Hey,
That's
He
a
may
true
be sitting down there
statement.
laughing his butt off right now, though.
That's a true statement, though.
Oh, is that
I
a-hole?
Like I said, I had to clean that up just a little bit there, Danny.
Catfish Cowboys super chat 1999 just to beat
Look at that.
Thank
Creole.
you so much.
Thank you, sir.
But
Thank you, Mr.
but you know,
Cowboy.
don't think that I don't know how lucky I am as far as the people I get to fish with and stuff, man. I mean, I treasure moments with them. Richard Cluck, and with Jerry. I fish with Jerry all the time, and you tend to take it for granted because you do it so much. But then you think about all the people that said, I've heard people say over and over again, that ask them, who would you want to fish with if you can fish with anybody? And they say, Jerry Parker. I'm like, why? I do it all the time. And you know, when
All
you get
these
to do
people
that all the
say that
time,
have never,
you kind of take it
never
for
fished
granted.
again.
Brian B.
You know the truth.
Oh, let's highlight that one. Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Brian B., who's been a member for 29 months, says, I want Danny to sing me happy birthday.
I will. Is it? Wait a minute. His birthday today. I thought it was like last
No,
week.
today's-
or something, wasn't it?
today's his actual birthday.
For real, for real. All right.
For real,
Yes.
for real.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Happy birthday to you. There you go, baby.
Yeah, right. Very nice.
Bravo.
Very nice. It's not just everywhere you can get somebody to sing happy birthday to you live
true.
on a fishing
Oh, I don't
show.
give a crap. I'll do it anywhere.
That's right. Welcome, Chrissy Brown. Glad to see you in here tonight.
Said
205
hi to
Wild
Nubby. What's
Action.
up, Nubby?
Yeah, I'll sing anywhere, man. I actually got kicked out of church for singing Highway to Hell.
That does not really surprise me.
You know, the fact that there's a
Is
stairway
that-
to heaven and a highway to hell kind of gives you an indication of which gets more traffic. Just saying.
Exactly.
It's very
Yeah.
true. Joshua Parham's birthday is Thursday.
Hey,
Early happy
early
birthday to you. Creole says that's going to get clipped out.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Exactly. You know, my wife, we had a long talk before she goes, I know, dadgummit, you're going to Parker. When you get done, you pack your crap up and get home. Don't be up there hanging out with Parker all night long. You got to work in the morning.
Again, no surprise there.
Yep. She said, don't come dragging in here covered in river mud at 3 o'clock in the morning and have to get ready to leave for work at 4. I never said no.
Sorry, I got to text somebody.
Yeah, when I first pulled up here today and saw how much wet mud was up on the bank and how much the river dropped, I'm not gonna lie, my heart sank. I'm like, oh, that is the last thing I wanted to see. But even though seeing that, I knew we'd get on, a couple fish, maybe even some 20s or 30s. It dropped my expectations for the bigger ones, but didn't care. I mean, we're out here fishing, having a good time. That's what it's all about to me anyway.
Chrissy Brown, member 45 months. Thank you, Chrissy.
Special. Chrissy has been a long-time supporter of Catfish Weekly.
Hope you and Ernie are doing well. There's Roger, Muskrat Adventures.
All right.
Anybody got any predictions on which rod's going down next? Is it going to be the one closest to me, the middle rod, or the furthest away?
It'd be
No,
the furthest one.
I will say no. He's already caught one on the.
Yeah,
He's already caught one on those two. I think it's moving closer to him.
I
So
agree.
they're getting used to the smell and they're moving closer to him. So
Well, that or they're trying to get closer to Parker all along.
that's a good point too.
That's a good strategy by Danny. He's got his baits in the water. Parker's further upstream. So those fish that are coming in, drawn
I knew
into
you would
Parker's
figure that
mojo,
out.
are getting his.
I knew you'd
are
figure
getting
that
his
out.
bait.
I'm ambushing them.
Randy Swain says you can't win because of the dance of banana up in the corner. So
Oh, that banana don't scare me.
I like that banana. We'll put Chad up there instead. There we go.
Tried to put the banana on me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna hate leaving here tonight, man.
That is
I
a
would
fun
call in
place
sick,
to
but
bring
my
fish,
boss
especially
watches my
since it's
channel.
especially since it's so easy to get to. Andrew.
Yeah,
Andrew DeFore wants
that's
to
another
know
thing.
what
I am
that-
not used to this, man.
Andrew's wanting to know what that closest rod is. If you haven't said it already.
That is that new the signature series from Rivercast Tackle.
Nice.
That's the one that's got the crazy eyes on it that start off on top and wind up on bottom.
Crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes. But it works very, very well.
Makes me think of Mr. Deeds.
The pizza guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember when the first one of those was made in catfishing industry.
Well, I mean, they started out, that was the saltwater design, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Get it, Parker. Get him. Get him. You suck, Parker.
You know that fish was going downstream to yours too.
I know it. I think he
See,
threw over my lines and caught it before it got here.
Parker's getting all the dinks out of the way. He's taking the dinks out of commission for Danny tonight. So,
I don't know. That was like a pretty good fish.
no, we don't want to hear that.
Ain't that big? If you need me to net him, just say the word. I ain't gonna tell you what the word is. He got a little meat on him. Got that 14-foot rod bent in half. Let's see. Nah, flip him up on the back. You'll be all right. There you go. Ain't that big.
Well, that's Nate. I would know. Does anybody
What
know
you got,
what
about
the
10?
first one was called?
Spryly Coyote. I don't know.
What?
The first spiral wrap rod that was ever introduced to the catfish industry was called a twisted cat rod.
Really?
And then we after that we started Twisted Cat Outdoors, and then later give that to Alex Nagy to run for tournaments.
Huh.
Yep. That's how the name come about, Twisted Cat.
Did not know that.
That is a fact. And I made a jillion of them.
Well, if I was to happen to hook into something really, really big tonight, I hope it's on that rod because I got that 7,000 reel on there with about 400 yards of line. I'll let him run all the way down to the Mississippi and come back. I do love how these fish are hitting tonight, though. There's not a single fish that we've caught tonight that ever tapped the rod. It went from straight up to that every
I tell you
time.
what,
Every
that
time.
second one, that rod was bouncing all over the friggin' place.
Yep.
Yep.
I knew that favorite son status.
Oh. I heard somewhere
Yeah, I
that
think he's
Mark
fixing to go.
caviar is bait. I'm just saying.
I think he's fixing to go down there on that third rod.
You think the third rod?
He just bent it down. Well, he bent it down about a foot and stood it back up.
Danny, you have any idea what the water temperature is out there?
Not a clue. I have never known that in my entire life unless I was on the boat with somebody.
I'd say that water warmed up quick this week with as much rain that passed through.
You know, I've always been my entire life. People say it's either too cold to go fishing, or you know, you got a full moon out, or you know, there's always something to say you shouldn't go. I go anyway. You can tell me it's the worst conditions you could possibly have. I'm still going to go because there's been times I went and got surprised. You know.
Yep.
Lance McCoo, welcome.
Lance. We got a little slight breeze blowing tonight. It's not real bad.
Well, you got a hoodie on.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it got kind of cold when I was up there with Parker a couple weeks ago.
I think we pretty much got the same situation going on tonight. It starts off, you're like, oh, this is going to be all right. And then a little bit of breeze starts, and you go, yeah, I might need to grab a jacket.
Benoit says they can't wait to get picked for Top Cat. It's going to be so much fun.
That's another one that's going to be a force to be reckoned with right there.
That'd be fun.
Dude, if they hit it during the time when the flatheads, because
the flathead are going,
them ladies right there are the flathead killers, man. I mean, they smoke them.
I'd have to take off.
The thing about it is, you know how Lyle is about flatheads. If they catch a flathead half the size of what Jerry's got, Lyle, being the kind of person he is, because he loves flatheads so much, go, I'm going to say it beats Jerry. Oh, that's a flathead. That's worth double points right there.
I do love flatheads.
I promise I won't take any points off for them being Ohioans either.
Really?
Well, Josh,
Ohioans.
you and Josh won't let me.
That's right.
I tell you, I wouldn't want to go up against them in a flathead or a channel cat tournament. Man, they will beat the crap out of you.
Mm-hmm.
I love channel catfishing.
Like them all.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. Unless you get a drum.
Man, I'm almost hoping I catch a drum tonight now. Come on, drum, get on there. This one's for Lyle. How much time I got left?
Let me pull it up here. You are at 43 minutes and 10 seconds.
Oh, man. I thought you were going to say you got 10 minutes.
No.
So what you tied up with Parker down the bank there 2-2 on fish caught?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. He's got one. That first one was probably about 8. That second one, I couldn't see it from here. I'm gonna say it was either 10 or 12.
So you're saying that
too much. I couldn't get a lock in on it.
You're beating Parker's all that matters, right?
Just on the 1 versus 1 that we're having tonight, not overall. Parker's not going to let me take him out overall. He'll do a 1 versus 1 here, tonight. And that's kind of like what we got going on.
Dee must have got tired of listening to me. She went back to the bedroom.
Oh, man.
I can relate.
I mean, Parker told me when we got here, we walked down the bank. He looked at me, he said, pick your spot. He said, it's all you, man. Pick wherever you want. Pick your spot. He said, wherever you pick, he said, I'm going to go about 60 feet upstream from you. He said, that's what we're doing tonight. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go right here because it's really close to the truck.
Well, I meant to ask you that. How'd you
what
pick
were the
your
factors
spot?
that made you decide to pick that spot? Because the truck's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I was really, the type of person that was worried about trying to just like, all that matters is winning. All that matters, I'd be down there right where this dumps in the Mississippi. That's where I'd be.
That's right.
But
you know what's wild though is I've fished down there and I've had more luck where Danny is at right now than I ever have down there at that confluence.
That surprises me because if I just came up here, that would be the first place I'd head for.
I think once you get up there where you're at, any fish that have come in from the main river up into there, they're looking to eat.
Yeah. Okay.
You might have some down there that right there where it dumps in, just trying to dodge the current for a minute or two. But
them's usually the ones I'm looking for. But especially with this
Christy,
water
you ain't wrong.
dropping, that would be another reason that I would go closer to the river.
Chrissy
Sure,
Brown
definitely.
says, good thing about having Danny on the show, the host could have strep throat and still be able to have the show.
Mm-hmm.
You got that right. I ain't gonna let you down, brother. I got you.
I know. That's awesome, man.
Dog's killing me.
Hey, you got no bears up here, do you? We're in Illinois, man. I ain't packing tonight.
What?
That's the only thing I hate about Illinois, man. Just leave your guns at home, son. Don't take
Oh,
your guns
yeah.
to town.
Appreciate all the
Yeah, every
thumbs.
time
up.
I
We got
come to Illinois, I
75
almost
thumbs
feel
up tonight.
naked.
I'll bet.
How many thumbs up you got? How many you got?
75 thumbs
Oh,
up.
wow.
I think we should be able to hit 100 if
All
everybody
right.
works together.
I
We
think
can do better than
100 is
that. Come on,
really
y'all.
good.
Let's face that wind blowing. Hey, Parker, there's something coming for you.
Oh, stomach. I'm the only one that caught that, I think, Danny.
Mm.
Other than
Yeah.
Parker. Parker's gonna have pink eye in the morning.
That's not the first time I got it. The worst time, and he called me up and said, don't do this ever again. We were on the boat, and I moved up to the front of the boat to do something, and Parker walked up there and sat down behind me, and I didn't know it. And man, all that one rip. He said, man, you've made the hair on the back of my neck move.
That was that night we were on crab.
Yeah.
That was that night
Yeah,
we were on
Parker's
crab
on the back
orchard.
of his neck. Yeah, we had to bleep that out. I said, man, I didn't know you was back there. He still to this day don't believe that I didn't know he wasn't back there. I knew he was back there.
Oh, Danny, you remember we got back to the dock that night, and there was that old plastic wine glass and God knows what else out there on that dock where somebody'd been having a good time.
Did he ever find that in his boat?
I don't know if he ever did or not.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he never mentioned it if he did.
No. There was a wine glass, a sock, and some other undergarments
Other
that wound
apparel.
up on Jerry Parker's boat.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He went up to get the truck so we can back it in and load his boat. And while he was getting ready to load his boat, me and Dunnigan loaded his boat.
Yep. I put the wine glass in there.
You know, I felt bad that on the way home. I said, what if Marcia goes through that boat and finds them underwear? And she's like, fishing, huh?
Well, yeah, the bad thing was, or actually good thing, we were live all night. So Jerry
Yeah.
would have just had to say they were yours, Danny.
Oh, my God.
You know what? That's my brother. I'll take a bullet for him. Well, Parker, I guess we caught all four of them.
Man, I tell you what, when I was up there a couple weeks ago with Jerry, I took the first load of stuff up to the car, started loading the car up, and I walked back down and had grabbed the rod to reel it in. And right when I put my hands on that rod, it doubled over and caught my second for the evening.
Nice.
You know, I remember the first time Dee and I came out there. We were going to the Baldwin Bash, I think it was. We were fishing the 1v1 against Jerry, and we were doing the light tackle, me and him.
Yep.
But that was the first time I ever saw the Kaskaskia. We drove by where the Kaskaskia starts, and there's a sign that says the start of the Kaskaskia River. And right on that bridge where that sign was, right? I mean, literally 2 feet from it was a porta potty.
I mean,
Dare explain?
Apparently, it sprung something.
yep.
Well, we'll give them about 5 more minutes and we'll put fresh baits on all these.
Yeah, we got about 36, 37 minutes left.
I got a whole bunch of shad in that cooler. It's going to be a shame not to take advantage of that.
Now, Danny,
So we'll throw some fresh on there in a little bit.
Danny, you were talking about the way you slice your bait earlier. Do you ever step on your shad, pop it?
You asked me that a while ago, and yeah, I have done that. But I don't do it with shad as much as I will do like when you use a big old skipjack head.
Yeah.
That I'm more likely to do it to a skipjack head than a shad, because shad, yeah, they mush up a little too easy. But you can stomp on a skipjack head and you can get a whole lot more use out of it.
I got a good
I
fishing
tried to
buddy.
stomp on a carp head one time and slipped off of it and fell down. Rip. Down goes Frazier. I stepped on that carp head and it rolled like a rock.
There we go.
It's getting boring now. Come on, fish.
I need to figure out how to add that Chad Fields Money song to the media assets here on
Oh boy.
Yeah, I like that one you sent me today, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I figured you'd get a kick out of that.
I did. It's a little bit arrogant for me to play it for anybody, but
Really?
I mean, it's fine entertainment for me, but it's not. They couldn't listen to the song. It's talking about me,
Hey,
man. You
this
gotta hear.
song is about me. Yeah. That,
Yeah, that'd be a little bit egotistical. Like, I mean, that idiot wants us to listen to his song again.
we start burning that to CD and just like leaving it under windshield wipers here. Hey, listen to this.
Yeah.
Andrew from Creole Catfishing wants to know, Danny, how you feel about rebaiting after certain time intervals when bank fishing. How much do water
I normally don't. I'm one of the world's worst about letting the bait sit forever. But in wintertime, I don't worry about it. Summertime, I probably should change baits more often than I do. But there was one night I did an all weekend show. I got off work on Friday night, and I used to do this quite often. I don't do it so much anymore. Too old. But I get off work on Friday and head to the river. I'd fish Friday night, all day Saturday night, and then get up Sunday morning on the bank and fish stand day and then go home. So I would fish from Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning, go home. And my eyes would be like road maps, so red from staying up so long. But I was fishing one night, it was on Saturday night. I threw the bait out there, and it was 13 hours that bait soaked in the water. And 13 hours later, I caught a 13-pound blue.
Oh, wow.
You never
That's
know.
actually on video, too. And my co-host that night he stayed with me all night long. Was avid fisherman.
There we go.
Yeah, Evan's like, well, I'm not going to leave till you catch a fish. And I'm like, you better get some coffee. We're going to be here for a while. All right, we're going to change some baits up. I'm going to get the baits prepped up and ready, and then we'll reel
All
them.
right. Yep.
Redo
You got
them
a little, just about a half hour left.
Well, that's a good time to change some baits. Yeah.
Yep. 31 minutes, 10 seconds.
All right, then. I'm going to pick the perfect 3 shad. Not you. You'll do. There's a good one. And that one right there. These are a little smaller, so we're going to go whole fish on there.
Oh, Danny, middle rod.
Quit doing that crap.
You made me jump, Chad. I
Sure.
was looking on Amazon for something, and you made me jump.
Where's that Fields to Water bait towel?
I was sitting there going, do I do it? Should I? I probably should.
Yeah, you
but I'm
suck.
going to.
I should have grabbed my chest and hit the floor.
That would all do that. That'd make me feel
That'll learn him.
Look, Chrissy said, made me
He'd be
jump.
like, oh, God, I'm sorry.
Chad, you made everybody jump with that.
I know it.
That was a J-Dog special right there. He does that to people on the boat.
He does that to everybody.
He's gotten me with it.
I don't know. I think this
What's
is
up,
the one that's got the. I think this is one that's got a shad head on there. If it is, I might leave that there. I kind of like that bait. It was the biggest shad I had, and I chopped the head off there. The rest of them I got are pretty small. Just for you, Chad. This is the big shad head. We're going to stomp on it and send it back out there. Just because you keep going on and on about it.
I was just curious. I'm just
Stiff on-
asking. Now, see, like we especially the smaller shad, when you can have a hard time getting the bigger ones, and you run into those 3 to 4, maybe 5 inchers. Does seem to work
guts back
pretty
up in there,
good.
though. All right. Well, this is going to be the Chad Fields rod here with a stump shad head on it. We're going to throw it back out there.
Big
So,
Bill's
Chad,
better
think
than
that's the
Catfish. He
fish?
said, "Heck yeah!"
Man, I got that crap all over me now.
Mike Irwin,
All right,
welcome,
stump
buddy.
shad head going out.
Up in my stick.
Oh, I like the way that sounded when it hit the water.
Me too. I
I
heard.
could barely hear it. It was way out there.
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
That's how I
Cast,
feel right where that channel is.
cast 16-foot rods and they go 10 feet.
I'm only running the 10-footers tonight. I got 2 10-foot rods, and then I've got the acid wrap rod, which
Mark
I think that
Barnum
one's
said
at what, a 7.6?
Mark Barnum said that the handle is on the wrong side of that reel.
No, it's not.
Prove it.
I did when I drilled that fish in a while ago. You know, that's one of the. I've had people literally come up to me on the riverbank and try to lecture me about I need to switch that rod handle over. And I'm like, you know what? I said I reel right-handed with a bait caster,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to
I'm
reel
with you on
right-handed
that.
with a spinning rod. I tell them all the same thing. If you don't like the way I've got that set up, there's plenty of bank for you to move down that way.
Now, see, if Jerry Parker was a good friend, he would do like I did to Josh that one night at Baldwin and get you distracted and open up all the bales.
Oh my God! Yeah, Chad had my drag set to nothing. on my rod.
I took the drag on all of his reels, and I opened them up while he was back there yapping.
I think
went
that
to
might have
start
been
reeling
that
them
same
in.
day that you picked Caitlin up and made her matter in a wet hen.
Oh, it was. Yes, it was that same day.
Oh, God, I remember that.
Oh, she was. Yes.
She was so mad at me.
Yeah. Oh, she went stranger danger on you, buddy.
She was not happy about that one.
And she's pretty mild.
You don't live with her, so yeah, that's not.
Yeah. Whenever I'm around.
My Irish. She's got my Irish temper.
Well, the thing about it, though, was that Parker kind of eased the moment up because we looked down there a little bit later, and Jerry Parker is laying on his side, Caitlin, and they're rolling down this grass
Rolling
hill.
down that hill.
I mean, just rolling. And I'm like, Parker, quit playing with the kids. Grow up. You know what? I'm going to stick 2 of them shad on there. We're going to double header this thing.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we go. What do you say, Mr. Morgan?
I'm going to put 2 of these 4-inch shad on there. Could have probably hooked that, make it look a little better, but it'd be all right.
The 85 thumbs up. We got 15 more in us. Come on, folks.
Oh yeah, baby. I got it way out there and still managed to get a little bit of a backlash in it, but I can get it out. It's not bad.
That's called
Randy?
a professional overrun.
Randy's
Yeah.
giving away free skipjack. Come on, Randy. I'll take them. Bring them on up here to me.
I got about 200 of them you can have.
That's what you told me. You
I've
said you
actually
were
got
going to bring
some
me.
guys that
Well, you said you were going to bring me a bunch
I
of
brought the
cat
CatCon. I brought the
There we go.
CatCon, and nobody come after them. I had about 80 skipjack in a cooler at CatCon, and they were so solid.
I'd have taken. I would have gave you 80 cents for all of them too. You
Man, I am
made out like a
thinking
bandit.
about. I've been
I'd have
thinking
given you
about
$1
making
to take 'em.
skipjack run. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. So that'd be my birthday weekend.
Yeah, because they're just now starting to move up in there. They're still not ready yet.
What weekend, Josh, are you talking about going?
29th and the 30th of March.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for me. You know
If
what?
it'd been the week before, or the week after, he'd have been right at it.
No.
That's just it. Yeah.
No, that weekend will be a tough weekend for me to do something like that.
We got some plans.
Yes, he does.
No,
And that'd be the last time I bait
your
up tonight.
business.
Also going to sit there till they catch a fish or this is over.
I got a feeling Danny's gonna land in. Danny's gonna land in 80 right here at the very end.
Right.
Well, that would be nice, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm just going to enjoy the moment.
There you go.
D said, "Come on, Danny, do it for her."
I'm trying, sis. That last rod down there has got the field's name on it with a stomped shad head.
There's Creole's guide service in here now. Cutting
You
it
know,
up
every time I
tree.
caught a fish, though, every time I caught a fish, it's like a minute later, Parker catch one. He's down there looking at me like, come on, man.
He's like, I want fish.
He's trying to match me 1 for 1. He's trying to match me 1 for 1. So until I catch one, he's just sitting down there going, oh, Jesus, what's taking him so long?
Yep. Good night, Creech. .205 Wild Action said he sailed it out there, and he did.
Hold back and let
Yeah,
the big
I got
dog eat.
that 7,000 reel. That 7,000 reel on there I got from Richard Cluck, and I haven't actually adjusted it yet because Richard throws them, 8, 10 ounce sinkers all the time, and I generally throw 5s or 6. And when that reel's set up for that weight, you've got to set it up for where weight you're throwing.
Oh, yeah.
And that lighter weight, when you sling that, when it's been used to throwing, 8s and 10s, yeah, it just kind of, the wind kind of slows the line down and it just builds up on the reel real quick.
Oh, Jeremy finally sold his boat on Friday, he said.
Really?
Congratulations.
I
Jeremy
really,
was
really wanted that
messaging me
boat, but the last
earlier.
thing I need to do is get in debt with anything else.
He's getting ready to order some batteries and stuff. He and I were talking about that earlier this evening. So
Nice.
Batteries?
batteries.
Well, they're just drop slack all the way to the bank. Probably a stinking drum.
Let's hope not.
I don't I hope I catch. We'll catch a 20-pound drum. That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
Ooh. Creel says debit card gonna be smoking before he goes to bed tonight.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You can always call me. I will help you with that.
Yep.
Be careful on a call like that.
Mm-hmm. Mark has made that mistake before.
I'll say you may want to call the credit card company for an extended credit line service before you call Lyle.
Oh,
Just got a little tap on that first rod there. There, he's tapping on it again.
I say you
Yeah,
didn't
he is.
believe me earlier.
Come on.
Come on, everybody, put some
He's-
mojo on that rod there.
He's acting like a channel cat.
It's got him moving that way.
I want him to smoke it.
That's right. Just
I do
take off.
too.
I want to see like all three of them go down at one time. See what he does.
Dude, I was just thinking that.
That's I don't know if that scares me or what, that we're thinking the same kind of stuff here on the same brainwave.
If all three of the rods went down right now, I'd be like, "Get back, Parker, and go on." I'd be like, which one looks like the smallest? Grab that one.
Crappy Dave Darren said I checked my balance at the ATM and it printed out ramen coupons.
Oh, wow.
He's still tapping it. Just a little
Real
tick
good.
every now and then, so he's not committing.
Could be just a monster just laying down there trying to decide what it's doing.
Jeremy, I can't
Yeah, 'cause
believe
he-
you want to help you out with that.
Yep, Creole said, so far I've bought my trolling motor, grass, and soon batteries, and I'm not done yet. So hopefully you went with some nice, big, beautiful Garmin grass, the best on
God,
the
I
market.
hope not.
What? Northern
Yeah, he's just
View.
pecking. See it? Can you see that
Mhm.
pecking? Watch, he's gonna do it. That's gonna be a channel cat.
I don't know, Danny. I had a 20-something the other day that did just that.
I'll say I had
Probably
a
the same fish.
It might be.
35-pound flathead that just like that for about 10 minutes, just tap 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 tap, wouldn't do nothing.
Good job, Leo. Good job.
You'll regret it. You'll regret it.
No,
Just
you
saying.
No, it won't.
You ever lay your eyes on a beautiful Garmin, you'll be like, man, I wish I wouldn't have wasted
No.
my money on this thing.
No, it won't. He's getting the best stuff money can buy right there. And I hope you got a Minco trolling motor to go with it.
Lyle, I thought I had de-talked into a 17-inch Garmin the other day.
There you go.
Really? But why don't you just they make a cable you can run from your depth finder, you put it on TV screen.
That is true.
Yeah.
Get you a projector
Wow.
and a big screen. It'd be like a sail.
That's right. You wouldn't need a trolling motor then.
Yeah. Danny's on the prowl there.
Yeah, that shad Chad bait down there is just getting hit too.
Nice.
Come on, hit the Chad head.
You got the Quest.
The Chad head.
I don't know much about them, but I hear good things.
Good Lord, he dropped slack all the way to the bank.
Yeah, the new Quest series of trolling motors they have is if it's the Quest series, no matter if it's the Volterra, the Tarova, or even the Power Drive, they're about I think 3 to 5 more pounds of thrust per unit. So if you have a 112, you get like a 115, 116 or something like that with the Quest.
Yeah, he tapped it that last time and run toward the shore, and the line laid up onto the bank there. I bet that's a channel cat or a drum. Well, you know what's going to happen after this is over. Me and Parker's going to hang around here for 30 minutes. I'll land a 90-pounder.
That's okay.
I will say probably about
Yeah.
a minute or two after we say time's up, it'll go.
That'll be usually how it goes.
Hey, you got bragging more this week?
We do.
That's my wife's favorite part. I mean, she loves Catfish Weekly. She watches it every Monday with me, but she absolutely loves that bragging board. See, I got a distraction going on there.
We finally got some weather decent enough for people to post some pictures.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You already have about 47 of them from Bobcat. Bobcat sent in a photo album.
The Quest series also has brushless motors on them.
Yes,
Brushless motors way to go, man.
absolutely.
Uncle Lou had the Quest Tarova and hated it. Was going to go with the Altera, but they have a large base, and they wanted $400 for the mount.
Wow. Yeah, they're kind of proud of that.
How do we do this here? Let's turn that down to about 25. Let's see.
Man, quit pecking on that rod and bend it over. Come on now.
Come on, you got to talk sweet to them.
Yep.
No, that's one of the most aggravating things in the world. When every fish you caught all night is just like slam, 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 and you finally get that one that goes. I can't stand that guy.
Welcome to the chat.
Slow down
Jerry.
there and bother Parker.
Showing up.
What's up, Jerry?
I'm just tightening up slack, Chad. Don't get carried away.
I got him all gun shy on the bites now. He's like, bite, 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 bite. I don't know what to do.
Oh, I know what to do. You don't think we're going to have a 2-bag limit tonight?
Uncle Lou said that's going to end up being the biggest fish of the night. I agree.
I believe so.
Just need him to take it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one I already caught.
No.
Yeah, I honestly believe when that water drops like this, when they're that close to the main river, when it starts dropping, they tend to hang down there closer to the mouth of the river.
Yeah, Andrew was saying the same thing just a little while ago. So
Yep.
So with it on that drop,
That or a deep hole somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, honestly, if I was really, really, really wanting to put maximum effort into this, I would have been down there another 200 yards or so. Wouldn't you say, Josh? How far is that?
Yeah, it's
150, 200 yards. Yeah, but still, I just don't want to get that far from the truck because when we're done tonight, I got to pack all this stuff up. I'll get home. By the time I get home and get in bed, it'll probably be after 1. I got to get up at 4 to go to work. So walking down there was just not an option for me, to be honest with you.
Well,
Yeah, it sounds lazy, but you know.
Well,
All
Danny,
right.
you got about 10 minutes left here. So back when you were catching fish on this stream, you were singing
Yeah.
and dancing. So I'm just saying, you may want to finish up strong with a song and dance.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I got nothing left in me. I'm saving all my energy for the drive home, dude.
Oh, dude, I was hurting the other night trying to drive home.
Yeah, I've got a couple toothpicks on the dash so I can prop my eyelids open when I'm driving home tonight.
You know, we are
Come on, Middle Rock.
we're 10 thumbs up away from 100.
I think this one's going to take it.
Oh, yep.
Come on. I almost reeled down on him like Jerry Parker does. He's swimming toward me.
I see that, Josh.
If he hooks up, I'm hitting play on that thing.
Do it.
Oh, well, he's hooked up, so I'm going to hit play. Oh, did he come off? I think he came off.
Oh, fake news.
Yeah, got my booger bear. That music scared him. Man, he bit that shad clean in two. Nothing
Yeah,
left
he
but the
did.
head.
Wow.
We got nothing ready to go, though. We're just going to throw one on there. We ain't going to cut it or nothing. We're just going to bait it up and get it out there.
And
Let's do it. You got 8 minutes left. Ish.
I don't think that fish was very big anyway. I don't think he was very big. That wasn't the one we was looking for. We're going to run him off and go after something better.
Just a reminder.
That's the spot right there.
As we are approaching the time, if Danny is hooked up and actively fighting a fish, that fish will count, even if the time expires during the fight. So
We are now 6 away from 100 thumbs up.
There you go. Let's go.
Come on, y'all. You can do it. 6 more thumbs up. Let's do it.
I keep waiting
Hey,
for
if you
Danny
won't
to.
do it for Chad, do it for me. Do it for me.
That's right. Do it for Danny, not me. I keep waiting for Danny to reel down on something and hear Parker going, "You got me! You got me! Oh!"
Hey, it won't be the first time. Yeah, just when they're doing that, he loves to reel down on them. Every time I do it, it don't work out too good for me.
Jerry Hager says,
Yeah, I'd probably been better off
off
just let him eat. Yeah, I'd probably been better off just let him eat. You think the guard moved up in here yet? It's still pretty cool.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him yet. It's kind of early for him.
They'll say whenever it gets really, really hot summertime, yeah, I wouldn't even waste my time throwing a bait out here.
No, they show up and just become a nuisance.
Yeah.
4 away.
Yeah, that little spillway dam I fish down there, they get so thick up in it in the summertime. It's not worth fishing it, but those guys go out there with them archery setups. Dude, they'll just shoot blindly into the water and they'll hit a gar almost every shot.
Wow. That's one thing I don't miss about work fishing from the bank is all the gar bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad.
Oh man, they'll drive you nuts too, because you'll think that rod will get slammed.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
it'll just quit.
I remember,
Oh, I've had big 4 or 5 foot gar, and they'll hang on to it and fight, and you really don't have them hooked. They're just holding on to it. And as soon as you get them to the bank, they'll open their mouth and send it right back to you.
Yep.
I like the quick releases like that on those stupid things.
Oh, we know better than that. You like to get them beside the boat and do Taylor Swift on them, shake them off.
Real funny, Daniel.
Come on, get off there. Come on, get off there.
Danny's got jokes that cannot lie.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, I managed to get a full bag tonight. I'm happy with that.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, like I said earlier, so far the bank fishermen are the ones tearing up the
Yes,
top
they
cat.
are.
Boat fishermen
Well,
struggled.
Every time I started thinking like that, then the good fishing comes along. When it warms up a little bit more. And all them boat guys just do everything they can to get on my nerves. Yeah, you got a boat, you got sonar, you got a fish finder. Good for you.
Let's see. All right. All right. Well, we've seen the 4-minute warning in the chat. Uh-oh.
4 minutes. Come on, fish.
Here we go, fishies. Here we go.
Oh boy.
I think we're going to take what we got and be happy with that.
Well, I'm happy with it.
Oh, you can't complain about that at all.
I'm going to say,
I am too.
any fish caught on a live stream is
It's
pretty damn
good.
good.
That's right. Good fish.
Yeah, I seriously believe though if the river hadn't dropped the way it was, it'd probably been a lot better tonight. But I'm not gonna complain. The way those fish hit, man, that had me pumped up. I love it when they smoke that rod like that.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that.
2.5 hour drive to catch 2 fish. I'll do it again tomorrow.
We ain't seen takedowns that good in a while where we're
It's
at.
fast. Not since, well,
Neck needs to pop.
I say Lyle hasn't seen that good of a hit since his bass rod bent over.
Yeah, I know my wife's watching. She's probably going to be mad, but I'll probably stick around for another 30 minutes to an hour. Just hang out here with Jerry for a little bit.
A while ago it was 30 minutes, and now it's 30 minutes to an hour.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
I know for a fact she's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and take my supper out of the oven and go ahead and put it in the refrigerator.
I'm waiting for that last minute takedown.
Me too.
Oh, you and me both.
It could happen.
It can go at
The
5 seconds
final
before the live
takedown.
ends, or to go 5 seconds after the time's up. It's that 5 second mark there.
I'm predicting 10 minutes after you turn this camera off. That's my prediction.
Bugman says,
If
just
it
say I
happens, you'll go ahead.
Bugman said, just say I will be home directly. Then you are never late.
That's true.
Yeah.
90 seconds.
90 seconds. Come on. Yeah, I wish we were doing this Saturday night. I'd stay here all night long.
Mm-hmm. Mike Sampson says here, kitty, 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 kitty.
That's right.
Sappy's a good dude.
Yes, sir.
He is.
Out there trying to help Danny out.
Yep.
Yep, some people are just beyond help, though, Sampy. I appreciate the effort, though.
Northern View, that happened to me and Danny one time on one of those too. Get a hookup on an iron cat right after an elimination.
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that.
God, that we were sitting out there, that stinking thunderstorm come through, soaked us.
Yeah. I still had fun that day.
Oh, it was a blast.
98.
Get ready to leave. My wife tells me now, so you got some of these skipjack in the freezer. Stop bringing them
And
home.
that is
So I just chunk them out in the river. I'm feeding somebody.
that is the 2-hour time.
We are done, Daniel.
So
That's
Danny is
great. Now we can push the backboard.
But it was a blast, man.
Danny is holding second place in Top Cat with 28.58 pounds. That's very respectable.
It is.
Yeah.
For two, you got to realize you've got 2 hours to get out, and
No, you punk.
Well,
I knew he wasn't going to get through the night without grabbing me. That gun.
Oh man.
Jerry Parker's famous for going where no man's meant to go.
oh
wow. 100 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. We appreciate it very
That's
much.
awesome. Thank
We
you.
got that 100. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Woo!
Don't save. There we go. And let's see what in the world.
Let's see. I want you to know, Danny, that you got 25 more likes than Jerry Parker did.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he beat the crap out of me on the fishing.
Since we got to 100 likes, that means 25% more people like Danny than like Jerry.
That's true.
He can't hear y'all because just all in my hearing aids. He can't hear what you're saying. They said you may have beat me to fish, but I got 25 more likes than you because I got 100 likes on there. You only got 75. They said 25% more
What did he
likes
say?
than you got.
He said, "Well, you're a likable SOB."
That's what I thought he said.
Which one? The blue one? It's too late now. now the shad head with the chat heads, he's down there wailing on it.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll let him eat it. I don't care.
Danny?
Yes, sir.
Catch Fish with us says, thank you, Danny. Definitely one of the most entertaining people on YouTube. This was fun.
I
agree.
appreciate you. That's my soul sister right there.
That's a great compliment.
Chris and me. Yep. They're absolutely fantastic people. I had the fortunate opportunity to be their partner when the bank and boat teams were drawn last year, and that's who I got. And I'll tell you what, I couldn't have done any better. I was absolutely pleased when I pulled her name. Yeah.
Got a special. Somebody special wants to say hi to you. So.
Oh, good Lord. I don't know. See, when you say that, it just stresses me out.
Well, it's right there on screen
It's
for
on
you.
the screen.
Can you tell them hello back?
No.
You know what's funny is he blamed me for that one last week.
Really?
Yes, because I tried to get. I
real.
tried
Was
to
that
get him to
Chad?
get. I tried to get him to get
No,
Parker,
what was-
and I said, "Ask Parker."
You know how
if
many
forgot
messages
my
I got?
giveaway.
But you know how many messages I got, especially from Chris and me, Catch Fish with Us. They said it was so funny because I was sitting there saying, Dunnigan ain't gonna get it. 2 seconds later, bam, they got me.
Yep.
I'm sitting there preaching to everybody about how you got to be careful because these guys will get you. And turned around 2 seconds later and got me.
So old Dixon
Y'all,
got
do
you.
you ever get sick of that senior citizens abuse they put on us?
Yes, I do.
I'm innocent.
I do too. These guys, these old guys are going to show you something you ain't going to like.
That's right.
Going to make you pay for all them little mischievous doings. Freaking kids.
Lyle. Josh, you said you got that loaded?
Which one? The bragging board?
He's
Bragging
working on it.
There it is.
Yep. It is under media.
Let's do
asset.
it.
All right, let's check out the bragging board. How shall we?
Howdy folks, it's time once again to take a look at the Catfish Weekly Bragging Board, the weekly video series where we showcase the amazing fish caught by our viewers. Leading us off this week is Catfish Weekly's own Mr. Lyle Stokes. Lyle took advantage of the warmer weather and managed to come up with some nice panfish. I'm sure these fish fell victim to some of Lyle's famous hand-tied jigs. Great work, Pops. Ernest of River Rat 3030 came up with a nice blue cat recently while doing some bank fishing. This is Ernest's first appearance on the bragging board, and it's great to see a new face. Nicely done, buddy. Yours truly, the weekend angler, was able to break away last weekend and spend some time fishing on the bank with Jerry of Parker Pursuits. The windy, colder weather didn't stop the fish from biting though, and I came up with my first couple blue cats of the year. Our good buddy Ethan of Mad County Fishing spent some time bank fishing this past weekend and managed to catch his new personal best blue catfish, a 61-pound beast caught during Danny Stone's Sunday live stream. Great work, Ethan. James of Cool Cats Fishing makes his first 2025 appearance on the board with this awesome 42.9-pound Tennessee River blue catfish he caught. It definitely looks like the bite is starting to turn on. Thanks for sharing your catch with us, James. Mr. Travis Young recently spent some time fishing live with Big Mike and came up with his new personal best blue catfish. This beast weighed in at 52 pounds. Congratulations on the new personal best, Travis. No stranger to bank fishing or the bragging board, our good friend Jerry of Parker Pursuits has been putting some nice fish on the bank recently. These three were all caught while he and I were fishing together last week. Nicely done, Jerry. Jackie, Roger, and Zach of Muskrat Adventures recently spent some time on the Ohio River, and all of them came up with some nice blue cats. Zach's fish tipped the scales at 37.8 pounds, while Roger's weighed in at 44.7 pounds. Roger was also happy to spend the time with his catch of a lifetime, Miss Jackie. Next up on the board is Miss Pontoon Jody. Jody has been taking advantage of the warmer weather and came up with some nice Tennessee River blues, including this 40-pound fish caught on Watts Bar. Great to see you on the board, Jody. Congrats. And closing us out this week, we have Mike of Fishing with Big Mike, who caught this amazing 80-pound blue catfish while fishing live. Mike is no stranger to big fish and makes it look easy, but this is definitely a phenomenal catch. Great job, Mike. Don't forget, guys, you too can be featured on the Catfish Weekly Bragging Board. To be eligible, the fish needs to have been caught within the past 14 days, and we accept pictures of any species of fish. To get yourself or a friend on the bragging board, all you need to do is email your fish photo to pics@theweekendangler.com. Send us the information shown on your screen, and we'll get it on the board for you. Thank you all for watching. Have a great week.
Great bragging board. Another great job, Josh.
I was trying to figure out while that was playing if Danny was getting ready to hook up or something, because he kept going over and checking that one rod.
I thought Parker already hooked him up.
Was Jerry over there? Oh, I thought Jerry was over there showing him how to do it.
Shut up. No, I actually had a pretty good takedown on that Chad head. He bent it pretty good, but then he dropped slack to it. We're waiting to see if he's going to take off with it again.
Josh, I just sent you one for the next bragging board. I forgot I had it.
Oh, okay.
They didn't send it to you. I actually emailed it to you, buddy.
There we go. I just sent you a message, by the way.
Oh, you want to hear my new theme song?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me find it. I'm thinking about this. I've been paying top dollar for this. Danny, you ready
Danny
for
is in
my new
second
theme
place.
song?
He 28 pounds and some change.
There you go.
You ready, Danny?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Listen. Let me know what you think about my new theme song.
Well, I heard about your new place down in old Kentucky. They say you're making waves, man, you must be lucky. That crimson hair of yours, like a signal fire, got them folks all talking about what you acquired. Oh yeah, they're talking Chatfield's money, catching fish in style. Chatfield's money, making folks smile. Brand new truck and a shiny bowl, living large while you stay afloat. Chatfield's money, ain't that the truth? Chatfield's money got the solid proof. King of the water, that's what they say. Chatfield's money every single day. That blue Polar craft looking mighty fine.
Josh, send you one of the theme songs.
Chad's playing his theme song.
Spending big dollars on the weekend thrill, cause that river life, yeah, it fits the bill. When the catfish bite, man, to know your name. Every cash you make adds to your fame. They know who you are now. Some folks think it's just about the gear, but they don't know what brought you here. Started with a pole and simple line, now you're showing everyone how to shine. Some folks think it's just about the gear. From sunrise fishing to sunset rides, Kentucky's proud son taking riverside. With that red hair blazing like a victory sign, catching more than most in half the time. Every weekend a warrior wants to know how you make it look so easy though. That's right. Show 'em how it's done. Chatfield's money, catching fish in style. Chatfield's money, making folks smile. Brand new truck in a shiny boat, living large while you stay afloat. Chatfield's money, ain't that the truth? Chatfield's money got the solid proof. King of the water, that's what they say. Chatfield's money here to stay.
Fight me, Brian.
Chatfield's money, yeah.
I won't give this thing.
I think it's about to wind out. Don't play the one after Mark and get mad.
I do like that. I believe you should use that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I got, like, I don't know what is the name, Luke Bryan or somebody to
Yeah.
sing that for him. Danny, good job tonight, buddy.
Disconnect these hearing aids.
Nicely done.
Good job tonight, brother. I gotta give a lot of credit. You stood toe to
Absolutely.
toe with Jerry Parker tonight. You showed him who's really boss, but you let him keep control of the lead because
We don't want Jerry crying,
we don't want to hear Jerry crying, and big stats Jerry over there just feels like he can't be beat. So we got to make him sweat it for a little bit longer until I talked Josh and Lyle into letting somebody like myself go out there with that Chatfield's money and showed Parker how it's really done. Right now, they're telling me I'm not allowed to fish it. But
I tried to reconnect my Bluetooth real quick, so I can't hear that you're saying right now.
Yeah, he was talking good about you too. So
Get it fixed here in just a second.
yeah, I was giving him all kinds of kudos. You see how he treated me?
I just messed up my audio. I can't hear nothing.
My nose itches. Folks, make sure you don't forget to send that pics at the Weekend Angler for
I
the
tried
bites
to
really
disconnect my hearing aids where Jerry could hear, and now I can't hear nothing.
the bites really
Oh,
starting to pick up though. Make sure you guys are sending those in. We'd love to make part of the Catfish Weekly bragging board family, man. Get them in there.
That was down.
It doesn't have to be monster blue cats, monster flatheads,
Had to go playing with
or monster
stuff.
channel cats. It could be bass, obviously small bluegill and small crappie like Lyle catch. We just want you to be a part of it.
Well, now wait a minute. There was a picture sent in that
I'm gonna
wasn't you.
refresh my screen. Hang on a second.
Oh no! What the heck just
Doing?
happened?
Technology is passing by.
I think he's.
There we go. I had to
Back.
refresh my screen. My hearing aid's disconnected.
Whoa.
I was trying to turn
That's
them off
scary,
where
man.
Jerry could hear. Yeah, I was trying to disconnect them where Jerry could hear,
Oh, Chrissy.
but all I did was made it where I couldn't hear. Yeah, he'll have to go back and rewatch this, the end of it, just so he can listen to that fantastic song that
I
just
think that
played
was pretty
on there.
cool.
I think
I
he's
thought it
got.
was too.
I think
Yeah.
he's got it on his phone. He's got one about Lyle. He'll have to let you listen to, Danny. Lyle get mad if I play it on the show tonight. So
Oh yeah, me and Lyle are old. We get mad at some of the stuff y'all do.
Right.
We just don't say nothing about it till later.
That's all right.
You're like,
we
you
laugh.
just
We laugh.
smile and wave.
We laugh before and after.
I asked Lyle the other night. I said, "Do you want a
We
theme
know.
song?" He said, "Depends."
Oh, I know where that's going. You boys ain't right.
Everybody hit that, smash that thumbs up button tonight. Danny's been an awesome guest as always. So
Yes, he has.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I had a good time, man.
It was a lot of fun. We appreciate you being in here with us, Danny. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. I probably could have waited and tried to pick a better time to do this, but the whole thing was it was important to me to be able to even get on Catfish Weekly and do this. So I said, you know what? I'll go in a time when there's not very many people going, when I got a better chance to get the pick. Because the thing to me was, I wanted to fish Catfish Weekly, the Top Cat tournament, win, lose, or draw. Just wanted to be able to participate. So, yeah, it worked out for me. I'm hoping JG Hill, that he gets in there on it, because it was just me and him in the draw for this. And you couldn't have gone wrong with JG, I'll tell you that. So I'm hoping he gets another chance at it. Think the world of him, and I appreciate
absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But man, thank you guys for letting me fish this. It was a lot of fun. It absolutely was. I had a blast. You can talk now.
Nope. Good point. So we have posts will be going up here soon over on the page. If anybody is interested in getting in there for April, or they can message you.
I'm working on the post right now. So,
or they can message. What is the?
I'm gonna put it in the.
Okay.
It's register at theweekendangler.com.
And if you do the email, we will add you to the post.
You can send that to that. You can send an email to that, or you could even send a text from your phone. As long as you type in that register at theweekendangler.com, it'll convert that text to an email, and I'll get it. Wonders of modern technology.
That's right.
Well, I invite them to come in here and knock me out of this second place spot, because I know that's going to happen pretty quick once this temperature warms up and the waters get right. But I got it right now, and I'm happy with that.
There we go.
All right.
I'll go in the record books. I held second place for 5 minutes.
Well, you'll have at least for a month.
You'll have it for at least a month.
Yeah.
I'll take it happily. I'll very happily take that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all.
We're
All
glad
right.
to have you anytime, Danny. You're always welcome.
With that, Danny, you and Parker be safe getting packed up and getting home. We love you guys.
That's
can't hear
scary
crap.
right
We'll see everybody next week, right here.
Have
We'll
a
go
great
ahead
week,
and
everybody.
shut her down, everybody.
All right.
Please, if you have it on your way out, please hit that thumbs up. We appreciate you.
Thanks for watching.
Thank y'all.